A letter to God. This is the story about faith. They say faith can move mountains. Faith can make things possible. The story depicts the very deep faith of a farmer named Lencho in God. Lencho himself is the main character of the story. He is the farmer. He writes a letter when his crops are ruined in the hailstorm, asking for 100 pieces. Pesos mean the currency of the several Latin American countries. Lencho's house and cornfield were in the top of a low hill. One could see the river and his cornfield from there. The flower of the corn always promised uh, a good harvest, but the earth needed a downpour or at least a shower. During the meal, big raindrops began to fall. Lencho and all of his family were very happy about the rain. They enjoyed it very much. Lencho exclaimed and compared the big raindrops with 10 cent pieces and small raindrops with 5 cent pieces. When it was raining, with satisfied expression, Lencho noticed his cornfield covering a curtain of rain. But suddenly a strong wind and along with it very large hailstone began to fall. It destroyed all the crops of Lencho. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. The night became a sorrowful one for him. Lencho and his family member became very sad as they would all go hungry that year. But they never lost hope. They had a lost hope, the help from God. Lencho thought about it all through the night because he believed that the God see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. Lencho was an ox of a man because he worked like an animal in the field. But still he knew how to write. He began to write the letter on the following Sunday at the daybreak, at the time of sunrise, and carried it to the town's post office and placed it in the mailbox. The postman got the letter and 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 went to his boss, laughing heartily, and showed him the letter to God. The postman had never known that address in his career. The boss of the post office or the postmaster also broke out laughing, but he was very friendly and pleasant person. And he was a fat and amiable fellow. He immediately turned serious and appreciated Lance's pet. He came up with an idea and said the letter, but to answer he needed something more than goodwill, ink, and paper. That was money. Lance asked money from the god. So the postmaster asked money from his employees and friends. He himself also gave part of his salary. Several friends of him obliged to give something for an act of charity. It was impossible for the postmaster to gather together 100 pieces, so he was able to send Lenzo only more than half or 70 pieces. The following Sunday, Lenzo received the letter from the postman. He saw not the slightest surprise on seeing the money inside the envelope. Instead, he became angry when he counted the money. So Lenzo wrote the letter once again by expressing his feeling after receiving money from the god. And he buy a stamp and he licked it and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. As soon as Lenzo's letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. In the letter, he asked the rest of the money from the god and, and asked the god not to send it by the mail because, according to Lenzo, the employees of the post office are a bunch of crooks.